What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Clouded Thoughts of Wrestling. Finally, I'm uploading. Had some problems. Problems. My phone was broke. It's done. It's bit the dust. Another one bites the dust. That's like the story with me and cell phones. Another one bites the dust. So that's why I wasn't able to put nothing up Monday, nothing up Tuesday. I'm behind. Yes, I know. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. None like that. Even though it can be discouraging, but you definitely got to keep moving, man. I really love wrestling. I really love talking wrestling, and this is a long journey that I'm going to be on. And I plan on growing. I plan on really applying myself more and really getting myself out here. I love wrestling, and I want to have a future career in wrestling, doing something. Preferably talking about it or something. But I definitely that is my goal here in the next couple of years. To definitely push myself to be a voice or a name in this wrestling business. Not even to be just a name, man. Just I love wrestling, and I know that I want something to do with wrestling, and I want to push myself to have a career doing something with professional wrestling. So going to keep it going. I know I'm late, 2 days late, but we're here. Better late than never. This is episode 30. With Sway Jose, Bay. Got to hit him with the Bay because my man Adam Cole, he walked out of there with the belt. And we'll get to that. We're going to talk NXT Takeover Toronto. We're going to do my thumbs up, my thumbs down, or my too sweet. We're going to get into all that. But first, before we get into NXT Takeover Toronto, thumbs up, thumbs down, too sweet, I got to give a congratulations because usually Monday's my New Japan day, but having problems with my phone and technical difficulties, so wasn't able really to go into the G1 like I usually do. But I have to take this time to congratulate my man who I picked to win the whole thing. One of my favorite wrestlers in the world, Kota Ibushi, won the G1 Climax. He had to go through Okada and then go through Jay White and his tactics of the Bullet Club and Fredo. And he picked up the win, and he is this year's G1 Climax 29 2019 winner. He has a shot at the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I am really, really excited. One of the best moments to me. Now, I know it happened Monday, but I'm still putting it with the weekend, because you had Block A finals and Block B finals, which was awesome. Block B really came down to 4 competitors: Hiroki Goto, Jon Moxley, Switchblade Jay White, and my man Tetsuya Naito. Juice Robinson ended Moxley's G1 in the last match, and that's cool, man. Moxley was in it all the way till the end. Goto, his G1 ended by the hands of Shingo Takagi, who, to me, man, he really, really shined and really, really stood out in this G1 Climax. I was really excited to see Shingo Takagi perform in this G1 against, Naito and Moxley and Jeff Cobb and Goto, and just have classic matches. Him and Naito was awesome. Him and Goto, awesome. Him and Ishii, just awesome. So definitely was really impressed with Shingo. He eliminated Goto, who I was also really impressed with. So it really was down to Switchblade Jay White and Tetsuya Naito. They were in the finals of the Block B finals. They were the main event. So by the time their match happened, you already knew it was down to those two. Switchblade Jay White picked up the victory over Naito. So it was Jay White and Kota Ibushi, two top young stars in New Japan Pro Wrestling. If you think about it, man, these are two guys, Kota Ibushi, Switchblade Jay White. They're both young. They're both still young, and they have high ceilings. I see these two, and I hope they both stick with New Japan Pro Wrestling, because the ceiling is high for them in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I mean, Jay White's already held the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Then he's in the finals of the G1. Fredo's in on him. And man, that match that him and Kota Ibushi had in the finals, I really, really, really enjoyed that match. One of my favorite main events of all the shows that we've seen from Friday to Monday. It's just really, really good. I suggest you go back and check that out. I have a lot of the highlights on Clouded Thoughts of Wrestling page on Facebook. So if you want to check out, anything, man, go to that page. I have a lot of content uploaded on there. But gotta congratulate Kota Ibushi, man. I was excited. I was nervous. Him and Okada, I'm like, oh man, they're gonna go with Okada. And I'm like, oh man, they're definitely going with Jay White. And then it was like, nah, Kota pulled it through, and I was excited, man. Yay, Kota. There we go, man. My man Kota Ibushi, and I hope he goes on to win the IWGP Championship because the man is that damn good, believe me. So, we're going to get into this NXT TakeOver Toronto. The only reason why I'm doing it like this is because I'm behind. I'm behind, and I got a lot of content to get out. And I just wanted to touch bases on the G1 Climax. Usually I do a result standings predictions, but being that it's all over and most people know who won it. It was Kota Ibushi. If you didn't know, you won it, like I said. And it was hell. It was a hell of a tournament. The tournament was so good that WWE is bringing back King of the Ring. That's how dope the G1 Climax is. And I don't care what anybody says. That's the reason why they're bringing back King of the Ring. And I'm a tournament man. And King of the Ring was always one of my favorite pay-per-views, if not my favorite. I love the Royal Rumble and I loved King of the Ring. Those are two of my favorite pay-per-views. So I'm really happy that they're bringing King of the Ring back. But I just think it's a little funny that they are doing it after the G1 because the G1 was amazing. Two sweets. For the G1 Climax, the whole thing, because the shit was awesome and amazing, and they gave me a lot of wrestling to watch throughout the week. So thank you, New Japan, and congratulations, Kota Ibushi. You are the man. Now go win that IWGP Championship, because I believe you gonna do it. I believe it. Now, we're going to get into this NXT TakeOver Toronto. I'm going to give you my thumbs up, thumbs down to sweep, and just my little opinions on the matches. I'm not going to really get in and do a play-by-play, I just want to give you my opinion, my thoughts on the match. Now, it started out with the Street Profits taking on the Undisputed Era. Now, we're saying that the Undisputed Era was going to come out of NXT TakeOver with all the belts. They were going to have all the gold. And it started out with the tag team match. Now, a lot of people, including me, assumed that the Street Profits were going to drop the tag team championships because they've been featured on Raw and SmackDown a lot. Now, I didn't like that. I said that I don't want to see these guys just get one title to, defend their title once at a TakeOver. I wanted to see them at least two takeovers. I don't want them to lose the belt on NXT tapings. No. These guys are that good. They're over with the crowd. They are really, really popular in NXT with that NXT crowd. So I didn't like that they were just like the War Raiders. It was like, well, what now? So every hot tag team that comes along, they win the belt, they got to lose it, to go to the main roster. I don't like that. So I'm surprised at the outcome because the Street Profits won. And I still believe it was the right thing to do. And this match was awesome. The Undisputed Era, I don't care, man. These guys can throw a classic with anybody. Not saying that the Street Profits aren't really good because they were awesome. And this was one of the Street Profits, one of their best, if not their best, probably tag team match that they had as of yet. And with the Undisputed Era, they're the right people to have it with. It's just, whether it's Kyle O'Reilly or Roderick Strong, Kyle O'Reilly or Bobby Fish, the chemistry is there. Kyle O'Reilly is underrated, man. He is money. Kyle O'Reilly is money. I enjoy watching Kyle O'Reilly, his selling, his striking, just everything. I just love the way he looks and his expressions and just everything in that ring. Montez Ford, his athleticism is just off the roof, and he continues to show that every match. He is money. He is a huge star in the making. And Angelo Dawkins with those spears, awesome, man. His spears, I think, are the best spears for real in WWE. And those two really got it done. They really work well as a tag team. This match was really good. It was a really good tag team match that kicked off NXT TakeOver. And that's usually, what they do with these tag team matches. Usually they do kick off NXT TakeOver. And like I said, the outcome, I was surprised, but I liked it. The Street Profits retained the NXT Tag Team Championships. And, I was kind of upset that they were being featured on Raw and SmackDown like they are. But to me, they're also putting eyes on NXT, because if you're watching Raw and SmackDown and you don't know what NXT is, you see these two guys cutting promos. Now, you can say whatever you want about the promos, but you see them cutting promos wearing the NXT Tag Team Championships. And sometimes they'll show that they are the NXT Tag Team Champs. Makes you want to watch NXT to see where these guys come from and what they do. So it's getting more eyes on NXT. So at the same time, you can't be mad at that. And I was glad that they retained, because they definitely should have retained those championships for sure. I liked it. I would have been a little upset, but also I thought that they were going to go with the Undisputed Era holding all the gold. Looks like that's not where they were going. So Street Profits get the win, retain the belt. This match was a really, really good match. I'm gonna give it my 2 thumbs up. You guys definitely get these two thummies right here. You get the double Sami Callihan, because I liked it. I really enjoyed this match. This was a really, really good match. They really killed it. Next, we're going to get into Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. I love this. Now, I'm sorry. I know people, this was my favorite women's match of the weekend. Okay, now I know people will say, well, Charlotte and Trish, and that was a really good match, and I didn't mind Becky and Natalya. I didn't mind Ember and Bayley, and I'll get to that, tomorrow. But this was my favorite women's match of the weekend because of, one, the way it was built. Okay, Io turning heel, attacking Candice waiting out in the parking lot. Like, I love that. And I loved how when they got down there, it was just, like, they went at it. And I also like Candice LeRae's, like, Johnny Gargano feel she has to her, like the underdog, and then never giving up. And there was a point in time in this match where she was really taking a beating by Io Shirai, and she just would not quit and give up. I love the spots in this match. Io Shirai, man, is fucking awesome. Don't send her to the main roster for a while, please. Please. And now with NXT possibly, well, it's almost for sure now that they're probably going to be on FS1 Wednesdays, running 2 hours. You keep her in NXT. Her, Candice LeRae, Bianca Belair are the top women stars, in my opinion, right now in NXT. I want to see Chelsea Green. I'm excited. I can't wait to see Chelsea Green. I almost kind of hope they have a women's breakout tournament. I really do. I'm excited to see Chelsea Green. I can't wait to see her. But those 3 right there are the 3 names that should be the ones to take the belt off Shayna Baszler. That's just my opinion. I really like this match. I'm giving it a double thumbs up. Io and Candice killed it. They killed it like I knew they would. I said it, and they delivered. This was my favorite women's match of the weekend. It was. I really, really enjoyed it. The story that was told leading up to the match, the story that was told in the ring, and the finish. The finish was awesome. Candice was not going to tap. She just said, no, man, you're going to have to put me to sleep because I'm not quitting. I like that, and I can't wait to see more of Candice LeRae. Finally, she is here, and I love Hill Io. She is awesome. The theme works for her. Her outfit changed. Her whole demeanor changed. Like, have you ever seen someone just make a complete 360 like that and kill it? Io Shirai is money, and I cannot wait to see more of this Hill Io Shirai character. 2 thumbs up. Great job, ladies. You killed it. Next, we're going to get into Matt Riddle, Killian Dane. They had a brawl. Now, I'm not going to give this thumbs up, thumbs down too sweet. Basically, Riddle came in, and I liked it because he came in the ring, and he's like, bro. Like, forget all the bros. Bro, I want Killian Dane. And Killian Dane came out, and they went at it. They really, really went at it, and I'm liking this feud between Killian Dane and Matt Riddle. I am really liking it, and I can't wait to see this escalate. And there was a point to where Killian Dane had Riddle on his back. He then jumped off the stage through a pair of tables. But what's funny is there was like a security guy standing there, and Killian Dane just takes him with him. And it's like, oh man, why you had to take him? What'd he do? And it's like, come on, man, that was kind of petty. But I like that, and I can't wait to see where this goes. And look at Killian Dane already. Look what he's done and what he already means to NXT. And this feud with Matt Riddle, this is good. This is really, really good. And I know a lot of people were like, oh, man, Matt Riddle should have been in the main event, against Adam Cole at TakeOver Toronto. He would have lost. He was not beating, even if it was Matt Riddle and Adam Cole take over Toronto, he would have lost. No, they made the right decision, in my opinion. I don't know if they're punishing him for his comments and tweets. I don't know. And I really don't even care. I don't care about all that. All I know is they did the right thing. The rubber match had to happen between Gargano and Cole. It had to happen. And if you've seen that match, I don't know, man. I don't know. That was the right decision to me, you know. And Matt Riddle has time. He is going to be a stud. He is going to be a huge star. And he's probably going to be NXT champion at some point in time. But it didn't hurt that he wasn't in the main event. It doesn't hurt Matt Riddle. I believe it had to be Gargano and it had to be Cole. Especially if if it was going to be Gargano's last NXT match. They had to go this way. They had to, you know. So, I liked it. It was cool, and it just continues the feud between those two. Next, we're going to get into a match that I love, one of my favorite matches of the weekend. This was the triple threat match for the North American Championship between Velveteen Dream, Pete Dunne, and Roderick Strong. This match was phenomenal. Like my man AJ Styles, this match was very exciting from start to finish. It had my attention from start to finish. I love the chemistry between all three opponents. I love the way they work together. Velveteen Dreams coast to coast. That's how you do it, Shayna and Matt. This was awesome. This match was awesome. Now, we knew that Pete Dunne, I told you, with him beating Roderick Strong on NXT, their weekly shows, I just had a feeling that he was going to be the one to take the pin because it kind of saves face for Strong and Dream. And you know that, Pete Dunne is really going to be like in NXT UK also, So I definitely could see this is not over between Dream and Strong. I can definitely see that. But I like Velveteen Dream winning this match, because what it does is it really solidifies him as a really good champion in all of, not just NXT, but all of WWE right now. He's defended the title against Matt Riddle in a fucking classic. Tyler Breeze in a great match. Okay? And now against Strong and Dunne, he beat Gargano to even get the belt. Velveteen Dream is on fire. And if you're going to FS1 and when you're saying you're gonna go head to head with AEW, you need the Velveteen Dream. And you need him as your North American champion. Yes, that's just the way. That's just what I feel. He is money. He is so over. His entrances are like one of the best things of takeovers. Like they're an event. Like you cannot wait to see Velveteen Dream's entrance at TakeOver. It's something that you look forward to. You look forward to his career. He oozes charisma, man, like The Rock. Man, he just has it, and he knows he has it, and he's only young, so there's so much potential for him. Same thing with Pete Dunne. He is awesome, the bruiserweight. I like how there was a point in time in the match where all three of them were like striking each other, and Dunne's just going crazy. He's just going wild because he's the bruiserweight. I love how he double, with the fingers and all that with Dream and Strong, and I like the finish. I like how, Dream throws Strong out the ring, Strong throws Dream out the ring, back and forth, I like that. I like that. It just sucks that Dunne was just here to really take the fall, but Dunne did make this match. I don't want to say he made it better, because I believe Dream and Strong are two guys that are definitely capable of having a classic match, but I like Dunne. I like Dunne being in here. Granted, he was there and he did take the pinfall. I like Dunne in this match because I like the interaction between all three competitors. And it's also awesome seeing, Dunne mix it up with Strong and Dunne mix it up with Velveteen Dream. I like that. I really like this match. I'm giving it a 2 sweet. I'm giving you a single 2 sweet, man. You guys killed it. This was one of my favorite matches of the weekend. And when you say the names that were in it, Roddy, Dunne, Dream, it lived up to its expectations. You guys killed it. And at the end of the match, I don't think anybody was just saying, oh, why was Dunne entered in the match? It didn't matter because they killed it. Moving on. Shayna Baszler versus me again. And this was, there were some mixed opinions about this match. But I'm going to tell you, I like this match. I do. Now, I see why people are, but it was slow, it was this. I enjoyed it for what it was. Now, you got to remember, it came after a Too Sweet triple threat match, people. And it was before Gargano and Cole, you know? So, I think that had something to do with that. The placement of this match had something to do with it as well. And then people saw the intensity and how quick-paced Io and Candice was. I like this match because the story it told. Now, I like this, and I'm going to read this because I really like this, and I like how they put this. Now, this is how you tell a story. For whatever Yim appeared to lack in terms of star power or legitimacy in comparison to Baszler's recent title opponents, she more than made up for with gall and dastardly ways. Yim had the champion on the ropes for the majority of this match. Now, I'm going to get into what I think. We could say whatever about this spot, how she had her hand, and there's an opening for the ring post, and she put her hand in the ring post and kicked it. It's like, okay, people, if we're going to really start being this anal about it, it's wrestling. It's scripted, No, people are not really running out there and taking sledgehammers to be, like, no. So at the same time, it's like, yeah, it could have been a little bit of a better spot, yes, but at the same time, come on, man, the thing that I really love about wrestling is you also got to use your imagination. Like, you have to use this. You have to have an open mind. You got to use your imagination. Well, whatever. We can say what we want about the spot. The thing is, she was selling it. She did something to hurt Shayna Baszler's arm. But she didn't stop there. She kept going after it because she knows one of the biggest moves in Shayna Baszler's arsenal is the Karafuda clutch. That she puts you to sleep. Tap, nap, snap. So she said, no, I got to work on this arm to the point where Pete Dunne and Shayna Baszler do something where they twist the arm up and they stomp on it. She did that to Shayna Baszler. Now, I will say I would have liked to see just a little bit more from Mia Yim because I say on weekly TV, I see her matches and I'm like, I just think there's more there. And even in this match, I just feel like there should have been more there. But this was a decent match because of the story that they told. This was good storytelling to the point where Shayna sold the arm the whole match. Now, Shayna was selling her arm injury, but it wasn't like Shayna was selling it to the point where Shayna changed up. Like, she was using a lot of her legs more, her knees more, striking more, because she was pretty messed up. When she would try to use the arm or when she kind of would use the arm immediately after she was holding it, she was clutching it. There was a code blue that Mia Yim hit off the top rope. Oh my God, just nasty spot. This was an awesome spot in the match that she did on Shayna Baszler, and I liked the finish. She kept trying to apply the Karafuda clutch, but Mia Yim kept grabbing her arm and messing with her arm, and Mia's like, nah, man, I know. And then it got to the point where Shayna Baszler said, you know what, enough of this, puts her in a leg triangle and makes her tap out. So that's just telling you how good Shayna Baszler is. Like, I don't even need to beat you with the Karafuda clutch. Even if I get hurt or this hurt or you take this out, I have other ways and I have other ways of beating you. I have an arsenal of things I can do and pull out my bag. I like that. This was a decent match. It wasn't great. It wasn't spectacular, but I don't think it wasn't as bad as everyone's saying. I'm giving this a thumbs up, single thumbs up. I enjoyed this match. Then you got to think of the place that this match was in. And I know people could be like, oh, well, you're saying a Baszler fan, so you're not going to. And that's not even the case. That's not the case at all. I really enjoyed this match. Not really, but I enjoyed it for what it was. And you got to think, man, it came after a dope triple threat match. It was before a hell of a main event. And come on, man. So I can tell pace-wise, But still, me watching it, looking at it, I'm watching, I'm like, I'm not calling this a bad. I'm not giving this match a thumbs down because I liked certain points of this match, mainly the storytelling in this match. I liked it. My opinion. You guys can have your own opinion. You're entitled to what you think. Let me know what you think about the match. Now, I know a lot of people didn't like it, and that's cool. I'm not knocking you for it, You're entitled to believe what you believe and like what you like. Now, do I think Mia Yim should be the one to beat Shayna Baszler for the belt? No. Do I think that Bianca Belair, Candice LeRae, Io Shirai, I like more what I see from them in ring action? Yes. This was not a bad match. This was decent. And I hope just we get to see, Mia Yim like more, in the ring what she can do. Because I don't think we've all fully seen that yet. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking just to talk or just ranting just to rant. But this was a decent match. This was a thumbs up. Next, we are going to go with the main event. Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, NXT Championship. 2 out of 3 falls. This is the second 2 out of 3 falls match they have, but there's stipulations. The first fall was a singles match. And watching that, it was already better than their match at TakeOver 25, in my opinion. Because the first fall they were going so hard in the first fall where I was like, how the hell are they going to make it till the third fall? Like, you guys gotta, let's end this first fall because you got 2 more falls to get to. And I knew it. No matter what, people were complaining about Johnny giving up the fall. But come on, man. We all knew it was going to be split 1-1. Like, let's be honest. No matter what, it was going to be split. They were going to the third fall no matter what. No matter what. So it really I didn't mind. I guess it doesn't make sense, like, logically. Like, oh, why would you just give up a fall? But the way he did it, he kept beating him with the chair because it led into the street fight, which he got the fall, and he won in the street fight. So it was split, Gargano got disqualified in the first fall, then he wins the second fall, a lawn dart. Oh my goodness, this lawn dart he did to Adam Cole, which is awesome. And then the third fall, and we at home seeing it because they showed us a glimpse of the structure during the pre-show, if you were watching it. WWE Network. It was a glimpse. They showed you a glimpse of the structure, but I don't believe they showed the fans who were there live. So I love seeing the fans who were there live. I love seeing their reaction to the structure. This was awesome. This match was awesome. We got 3 matches in one match. We got 3. And this was, in my opinion, this was their best match to date. Now, we can all disagree or whatever. We're all entitled to our opinions. But this was better because it had stipulations and there was no interference. There was no interference from the Undisputed Era. Even though Gargano won that first match, there was still interference. I did not like that. Kind of ruined the match a little bit for me. Now, I get why. I get storytelling. He is a heel. He does have a crew, so I understand that. But Adam Cole is so good, he doesn't need that all the time. Now, I could see maybe a match on NXT TV, and maybe sometimes, but he doesn't need that. And I love how this match, like I like the one at TakeOver 25 because they didn't have no interference. I loved how there was no outside interference. They let these two go at it for 3 falls. That's why it was better. And they fought in Thunderdome. Like, come on, man. I don't care if it was a spot fest or not. These guys were in Thunderdome, man, going at it. I liked it. They were on like a beam or whatever you want to call it. They were standing on it, and it was across like the corner of the structure. And they fall off, and they both land on their side. It was nasty, dude. Cole's back was just all nasty looking. And he just puts his arm over and gets the pin. And that's how grueling this match was. I like the finish. I like this match. You two killed this. You two killed it. And I've been debating on if I'm going to give them the 1, I'm going to give them the 2. I'm going to give you guys the double 2 sweet. I'm going to give it. I don't care. Maybe you could say, oh, so what? Really? You're going to give that high of a ranking? That was a 5-star classic to me. That was a 5-star match. I don't know about classic, but that was a 5-star match. Those two went out and they delivered. And I had high expectations. And to me, they met those expectations. So congratulations, Cole Gargano. You killed it. And if it was Gargano's last match, one hell of a way to go out, Johnny Wrestling, a.k.a. Johnny Takeover. This match was really awesome. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this whole card. If I'm going to rate the whole show all together, you guys get this, man. You definitely get a 2 sweet. This show was awesome. This was a really good show. Now, I'm not saying it was better than TakeOver New York or whatever, but to me, like, NXT TakeOver was good. I know people saying, well, it seems like, it didn't seem like it was as good as past TakeOvers, and I get that. I can get that and for certain reasons, but this was still a 2 sweet show. I was thinking about 2 thumbs, giving it just a 2, but giving a double sweet to the main event, another single 2 sweet to the triple threat match. Candice and EO, double thumbs up. Man, and you got the tag team match, double thumbs up. There's only 1 thumb. I mean, come on, man. This was definitely a 2 sweet show. I like NXT. I can't wait to see the tapings for tonight because we got the finals of the breakout tournament, and I know Breezango and Forgotten Sons went at it, and they taped that in Toronto before TakeOver went on air. So definitely interested to watching that. Like and subscribe to the channel. Support the channel by any means necessary. Like, dislike, share. Trying to get 20 subs by August 31st. That is all out. And Takeover Cardiff, Royal Quest. Trying to get 31 subs by then. So definitely, guys, all the love, all the support is much needed. I want to apologize for taking so long, but my phone's broke. Using my girlfriend's phone right now. I have to work on getting a camera. That is something that is much needed. I am working on that. But thank you for bearing with me. Nah, man, the kid ain't going up. Sway Jose, baby, I am going to be here delivering you this wrestling. I hope you liked the review. Tell me what you like. Tell me what was a thumbs up, thumbs down, or too sweet to you. How did you like NXT TakeOver? There's a comment section. Also, don't forget to check out Cloud of Thoughts of Wrestling Facebook page. I'm getting on up out of here because I want to take a shower. Like I say, man, conquer those goals, live those dreams, spread that love, spread that peace. I am